Kaduna State, where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu inaugurated several projects initiated by Governor Sani. Tinubu lauded Sani's leadership, saying that he has transformed Kaduna from a toxic and insecure state into a hub of peace and development. Tinubu highlighted the significant improvement in security, contrasting the current peaceful atmosphere with the tense situation during his last visit in 2022, when extensive security escorts were needed for campaigns. Let's take a look.
Since yesterday, many of you are present in Benue, condoling and sympathizing with people of Benue. Today you are all here, and we've seen a governor, Sani, an agent of change, stability, love, unity, and progress. Sani has performed wonders and changed the environment from previous toxic, uncontrollable environment to a state of life, progress, and development. I say thank you, my comrade. Thank you very much.
All right, Governor of Peace. He has been hailed. We also gave the Governor of the Year for this year award. And, one of the things that the chairman had attributed was the fact that he has really, controlled peace in Kaduna State. And the president has re-echoed Prince Nduka Obaigbena's comments during the This Day Awards. But I mean, come on, that was quite violent of the President, will I say?
In fact,
is that the word? Violence.
I want to join that violence. I want to not join that violence.
It was a toxic, what else did he say? Uncontrollable environment. So that was during the, he said he couldn't drive to...
the president didn't mention it, but I want to go in that...
But he said 2022, during the campaigns, he couldn't...
You wanted to say something?
Yes.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, I should go. Okay, let me now go in the line of violence. Oji has spot on. He said it.
Yes.
So the time of the last administration was not good. It was toxic. It was violence.
Uncontrollable.
Uncontrollable. They said it. Shots fired at Rufai.
Correct.
But believe politicians at your own peril.
Yeah.
Is this not the same President Tinubu that went to court Rufai to support him in the last election? That said, I need you? Where did he make that statement? Didn't he go to the same Kaduna leading up to his elections in the APC? Then didn't he go there and say, I need you, that you can't refuse? Why didn't he say
we had that video
that is toxic, is uncontrollable at that time?
But
politicians,
Rufai,
it's about the state.
That's different at that time.
But when he was in front of Rufai, seeking his support for his presidential candidature, why didn't he tell him and speak truth to power to him then? He can't. Enough fits, because then they were good. He needed his support. Flip side, so I'm sure the Rufai people are happy about that comment. One. On the flip side of it, what President Tinubu said is true.
But that's the actual, that's the point.
No, it's true. Ubasani has done I said it this morning, Ubasani has done a very excellent job at Unity. We talk the stories of him going to Christmas Carol and things like that, and bringing more inclusion as regards people in southern Kaduna. And doing infrastructure there.
More on security as well, because really his point was that I could not travel through the road during the 2022 campaigns, and now there's more security in Kaduna State, and which we have seen, because Kaduna State was one of those states that we're actually using as a benchmark for other states to emulate Plateau, Benue, because they have the same sort of crisis that was rocking the state. But in the meantime, Governor Sani in turn thanked President Tinubu for his support, especially in addressing security challenges in the state. The governor also outlined his administration's achievements, including building new schools, upgrading classrooms, constructing roads, and slashing tertiary institution tuition fees, stating that Kaduna has bounced back from the brink. He also mentioned the reclamation of farmland and the reopening of schools in areas once affected by terrorism, attributing these successes to the Kaduna Peace Model.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, like you already know, when we assumed office in 2023, Kaduna State was a state under siege. A state, a land plagued by violence, banditry, and deep-seated mistrust. Our farmers have returned to the fields, sowing seeds of hope and harvest of prosperity. Markets once shut owing to security challenges have not just been open, but are actually bubbling, and our very productive farmers are smiling to the banks. About 535 schools across 8 of the most impacted local government areas that were closed as a result of insecurity have since reopened, helping to reduce very drastically the number of out-of-school children that once littered corners and streets of our state, Mr. President. Remember, you traveled along with me to Binangwari on 12 December 2022. We couldn't pass that road, but we used at least 30 armored vehicles with you under the former GOC late Labaja of blessed memory. Today, Mr. President, you can go to Binangwari with the eyes closed without a single police escort. That is a achievement.
All right, this was amazing. I mean, he did reel out a lot of his achievements there. You know, we even saw the former Vice President of Nigeria, Namadi Sambo, praise him as well, especially for that hospital that was inaugurated, the 300-bed facility, which he says Sani was able to complete even after 3 successful governments had failed. Meanwhile, President Tinubu was briefly interrupted when a young man who was said to be physically challenged attempted to approach him while he was delivering his speech. Security operatives quickly intervened and restrained the young man. However, Tinubu calmly instructed the security detail to leave him alone. Let's take a look.
Today, I've seen an example of people-oriented commitment, development agenda, and farsightedness in the governor, who had established not only critical center to train and develop the mind of our youths, leaving schools, as well as providing them with skill and opportunity to excel. Leave him alone. And dignity of life. You are a good leader, and I am very happy to have to work with you. I think I am a lucky president.
A lucky president indeed. Adefemi, I saw you go like, when you saw. But you know, this video has gone viral on social media with so many different interpretations. People saying that, you know, the president was attacked in Kaduna State, but that's not the case. Because I reached out to our reporter in Kaduna, Nisi Gabriel, who was there live, and he saw that it was this young boy who didn't know anything about the protocols, obviously was so excited and wanted to go and, you know, say hello to the president. So that was really what all it was, just for our viewers and for the people that have been peddling these narratives. The president was not attacked in Kaduna State. But you know, the event was great. Tinubu inaugurated several projects there, including that 300-bed specialist hospital that I just mentioned, 100 compressed natural gas powered buses, and institutes of vocational training and skills development. The president highlighted the projects as examples of a people-oriented commitment development agenda and urged other governors to emulate Kaduna's approach. I mean, this is so amazing.